read on your blog that you talked about the importance of going with a top-tier law firm. Did you say that? I can't remember. Is that?
I could well have said that. I mean, I don't know that I would have used.
You didn't realize there was going to be a quiz.
Yeah,
you didn't
exactly.
Memorize it.
I've been writing VentureBlog for a little
4
over 4 years.
Right, yeah.
So whatever I said in that first year, forget it. I don't even know if it was true.
Right,
it was
exactly.
crazy. No, I'm sure. I mean, what I would say to you on that topic is, attorneys that understand startups are incredibly valuable and helpful, because they know all sorts of things about the things that have not worked, the things that have worked, and more importantly, they understand the things that we're looking for. They understand that there are a set of standard terms, right? I've known entrepreneurs to say, I've looked at these standard terms that you VCs want, and they're bad terms. They don't make sense, and I've restructured the company. I only have common stock. I only do this. I only do that. In every instance, I've had those conversations. I've said, really, if you think about the thing that you think is problematic, here are the reasons why you can't do it the way you're doing it. Now, there are a range of choices, right? It's not that here's the document, it's done. I know that this is the answer. But it's a range of choices that are logical, rational, standard choices, and then you can debate over the question of where you fall on the spectrum of choices. Great attorneys that know your market and have worked with venture capitalists, have worked with venture-backed startups, know what that range is. They know how much you can push on the ends, so that when you come to an investor and I say, I'm excited about your company, I'm ready to invest, tell me about the vesting on your founder shares or whatever, that their answer doesn't make me go, okay, that's crazy. Like, how did you do that? That doesn't make any sense. What I'll say is, right, maybe I wouldn't, and sometimes it's just they don't know, and then the answer is, you really need to go see my friend at such and such, at one of these 3 law firms, right? I'm not going to tell you where to go, because then you'll think, he's fixed. It's fixed, This guy's going to know. Go talk to any of these firms, meet with an attorney, and talk about kind of standard terms, and then we can have a discussion about what makes sense, right? So I do think that, and what I have written about quite a bit is that one of the things that I think is spectacular about the Bay Area, and one of the reasons that I think it's a great place to start companies, is that there are attorneys, and lots of them, that really understand how to start a company, how little companies grow, what financings look like, what things impact the future, right? If you've never done this before, you might understand corporate law, but you won't necessarily understand the impact of a multiple liquidation preference in your Series A and how that echoes through to your Series D, right? But if you have been in the Bay Area and you've been practicing this stuff for the last 2 decades, it's second nature. I think that's incredibly valuable.